Well, my name's Logue. I'm in third year of Planning and Property Development at the University of Ulster. And I guess why I chose this course, I've always been interested in construction, building things when I was younger. I used to muck about, build tree houses, and it's just been an area, a topic that I've always been interested in. When you, like for example, when you go away travelling, you're in a new city, you see the big buildings, you see just the way a city would function. It's always interested me, which planning and property development encompasses, because it's the whole spectrum of the property cycle, which is different from any just normal course. In our course, there's a varied teaching styles. You'd go from lectures, tutorials, to conferences, to studio class. I mean, in any uni course you're going to get lectures, but what's good about our course is that our course is very specific, and it means there's not always big numbers in the lectures, which still gives it a personal feel of a seminar when you're in class with a teacher and it's our lecturer, and it's almost one-on-one, so it's easy to speak out in a lecture, and which increases your knowledge if you're taking part, interacting with it. And our studio work, we've got a very good planning studio here in the University of Ulster, which has all up-to-date computers with programs such as SketchUp, GIS, which is a very important tool when you're going into practice, be it private or public sector. It's a mapping based program, and also statistics, good statistics programs, so very good. We also would get a lot of people from practice coming in to speak to us during our lectures, and sometimes even in our seminar classes they'd come in, and they widen your knowledge, because the lectures in university have a lot of research based and they're very well known in academic circles, but it's also good to get the other side of the business, the actual working side, where people will be coming in and explaining to you, and the course is very good for that. We also just recently had a big research conference, which is specifically for the planning and property development, which helps you out a lot when it comes, because I'm in year 3, we're doing a big literature review, and it just gives you a lot of tips. In terms of coursework in planning and property development, it's a very wide and broad range of coursework we're doing throughout the whole course. In terms of this year, we're doing group work, we're doing individual reports, and we're presenting. And in terms of group work, in community planning is a module we're doing, and we're out working with a community group in North Lisburn where we're designing them a community plan. It brings the coursework to life, and we're actually doing something that matters within a community. We're creating a plan for them to move forward, and not every course you could do that, to make something for the real world that actually matters. In report terms, our individual reports, very interesting topics in planning and transport. We're doing a lot of relative work, and in terms of presentation, you need to have presentation skills in every career you go into, because you're going to have to apply for a job, which you might get an interview for, where you're going to have to speak in front of people. And in terms of presenting in the university, the quality of the people they bring in to assess your presentations is very important, because last year we had the head of DRD come in and speak to us and listen to our presentations of our final report in creating value, and she could be a potential employer, so you have to have them skills to impress them now. And it creates networks, because the university is bringing in such high people. You can go to them, you can send them an email, they're always very open and want to communicate with the students, so it's very good in that there. Well, I would play a lot of sport, and football mainly, but the sports facilities in the University of Ulster are outstanding. There's 3G football pitches, there's quality outside pitches, there's Gaelic, there's rugby, there's soccer, football, and the gym as well, it's very good. And also, more academic side, the library just won an award from the planning for education, and the computers all up to date, all run quickly. It's just a very good place to study and interact with people.